Hey everyone, with Brewfest going on, I just wanted to give a little demonstration of a fast way, or not a fast way, it's longer I guess technically, but a way to get a lot of coins from doing this daily quest where you deliver the kegs back and forth. You can see I don't have any right now, so the first one's going to populate here. So let me just jump right into it. So the first thing you want to do, of course, is make sure that, you know, you're really min-maxing this out, that you're the farthest you can be.
Hey, how you doing?
You want to have this bound here. I want to face down this path. And I'm going to press 2 and click 2 at the same time to get to the purple speed the fastest, and then I'll show you what happens.
Be good.
Oh, I think you turned me? I don't remember that happening. Okay, but see now I can kind of just leisurely press this button. You want to go fast, and one of the things you want to make sure you do is, you can see it bugged out right there. It didn't count as me touching the apple pot or whatever it is, but that's okay. It's only the first one. But if it happens on the other ones, then you're kind of screwed. My turnaround there was kind of rough, but this path is easy to do. But you'll see, I just kind of want to turn into it, because apparently the game really checks your coordinates and all this stuff when you start moving sideways. That's not my words, that's other people talking. So you kind of want to turn on that spot, and then you want to turn here when you get onto like that dark orange spot on the ground. You can see I'm getting pretty close now, right? But you know, I can even stop right there, get a little stuck just to make sure. Because of course, if you ever lose your speed entirely, if you go into that, I think it's 15 seconds or so of slow mode, then that's going to be rough. You can see that was like mega optimal because it took forever for the keg to actually get to me. But if you look at the ground where I'm turning around, there's just a splotch on the ground that I use. I think it's faster to just stay on the ground here, but for whatever reason I'm pretty bad at this. But yeah, like right here, this. Okay, I fucked up. That's actually really bad. Cause I'm gonna get burnt. Yeah, see. Yikes. Oh! Oh! I just got really saved. Holy crap. I got off the gas soon enough, I guess. That did not stop me. You can see the apples and stuff, they're not super consistent. So it gets a bit rough sometimes. There is an audio cue. You probably can't hear it in the video, but there is an audio cue if you picked up the keg. You can also look in the chat and it'll tell you got the keg and whatnot. But, oh, okay. Oh yeah, I did not like that. So as you can see, I'm not a perfect player, but this is much better than not knowing that the apple route exists at all. So I hope it helps in some way. I know I got 20 or 26 yesterday, something like that. And that was with 2 burnouts. So I'm going to see how much I can get here. I think it increases your timer when you pick up the keg or when you turn it in. Something like that. I'm not 100% sure how much it is or what. It definitely feels like that. Like it's been a minute, right? And it's still showing a 3-minute debuff. Or buff, not debuff. What am I saying? But this is basically it. You just keep going. I even went a little bit farther there. It's not the end of the world. I mean, a couple seconds is, you know, potentially another run, whatever. Oh my. Oh. You see right there, like, I definitely ran into it and it just didn't work. So, you know, maybe the best route is just simply always running into the pot, but, you know, that's a rough one.
Not ready yet.
So here I'm spamming 2 and clicking just to get back into the red. The problem with running into the apples for that specific one is that part of the route, from here to here to back, is the longest. So that's where you'll have problems. So you can't really stick to the apples, because if it takes your buff off and then you're kind of just sitting on it, then you're gaining stacks while not moving, because it could bug again and just not deplete your stacks. I think it's supposed to permanently keeps cycling a removal of stacks if you sit on it. So you can see like this one's kind of messed up. I almost missed it, if I'm being honest. I kind of like, I moved my eyes, you know? But yeah, I'm being a little bit cautious. You can see some damage right here. It looks like our healer for Core and Dire Brew is doing some damage even on that last attempt. But I was tanking it. My Frost tank. Because like everybody says, you know, DKs can tank. There's never a threat issue. And if I really need, one time I had to use Icebound Fortitude, I think it's called. Ice Blood, Icebound. It's Icebound. Yes. But other than that, I asked the team, I said, hey, just make sure you kill the ads when they spawn, and they did, and it was fantastic. This DPS is like higher than the average group on a fresh server, that is. On a normal server, this is really low DPS, but you know, not everyone's super geared. You know, me having 5-piece Brutal Gladiator is far above and beyond the average person. The average person is doing, you know, heroics and things like that and getting gear that way. Whereas this is probably, you know, maybe tier 5-ish gear. Not 100% certain. Because I don't really know Death Knight gear too well, but yeah. This is kind of how it goes. Oh, and I don't have my input display up, but I was gonna do that so you could see. I mean, you can tell when I'm pressing. I do Q and E for like that right there is just an E. Oh my goodness! So like took my buff off even though I wasn't near the apple stack. I got stuck on that rock, but it still counted as being close enough to me. I don't know. It was just odd. But yeah, you can see I'm getting coins. I wonder why it didn't go in that first slot. I got 16 already, and I still got, you know, at least a minute on the debuff. Right, because I keep saying debuff, but it's a buff. But of course, it'll go from 2 minutes down to 59 seconds. So you'll never really know how much you got, unless maybe add-ons do that. I'm not sure. Not the biggest add-on guy. Recently, you know, I got Leatrix Plus because that's helping with the turn-ins for Rune Cloth, so that I can get a lot of rep for the main factions here. Dark Spirit Trolls. Oh. Yeah, I should be fine like the last time. Yeah. Jeez.
It's still recharging.
That is wild. I'm getting really lucky. See, that theoretically should have been 3 failed attempts already. So yeah, now we just have a minute left. Let me see. Does the timer go up when you get it? When you turn it in? What's up with that? Okay, well it's not there. Is it when you turn it in? Okay, see, look, I was looking at it because I thought I might have missed it, but that buff went off super late. Okay, yeah, so it looked like maybe I got 30 seconds for turning it in. And the whole point of this super fast route, right, and I'm sure they knew it when they were creating the game, or I assume that's why they put the apples right in this position, or they would have taken one of them out at least. But yeah, maybe it takes 40 seconds, 45 seconds. Let's see. Actually, no, it takes way longer. Because I did it when it was 28. I didn't touch the apple. I did, but I didn't, you know, in the game-wise, touch the apple. See, it's a bit rough. I should be able to turn this one in, I think. I'll start off at 0.
It's not ready yet.
Oh, shit. Didn't start at 0. I'm gonna get stuck. Oh. I'm not gonna make it. Tragedy. Okay. But I got 20 there. Yeah, like, again, not the greatest. But it is what it is. I had a lot of failed back and forths. Oh, nice. This dude's here. I actually haven't done these dailies. I totally forgot. I was coming out here just to do this. I don't know if I did them yesterday either, honestly. Just chill here. I don't know which one we're mainly protecting. You only have to have one survive. So a lot of the times people will stack one. I guess I'll also show a tip for another one. There's another quest here where you have to, you know, shout in the certain areas. I should be able to do it. It's the, I don't know the name of it, but it's like a jumping abuse, you could say. Or no, it's not. It doesn't have to do. It doesn't have to do with jumping. I used to think it did, but it just has to do with the polling of when you get +1 or +4, or when you get +1 or +5, something like that. You can run without getting +5 essentially, as long as you get the. I don't want to say tick rate because it's not per tick, you know, but as long as you get the tick rate correctly. Here I'm just pressing right click and pressing 3. Yeah, pretty cool stuff, huh? I mean, obviously I should be trying. I've noticed there's not very many whirlwinds. I have noticed that. I don't know which one we're we're gonna protect this one. The screen gets very blurry. I'm sure people are used to that. The drunk effect. Oh, I got hit by the dark iron dwarf. Just making sure there was none close. So this is gonna be really nasty with the being drunk. Wow, dude, that one is. Look at what is going on. Nobody is defending that side. Someone try this super brew. I noticed a lot of those purchase vendor guys have been pretty bugged. I don't know what that is. The brew maiden. What is that? Oh, I think that's one of these trinkets. Yeah. So this is the black brew maiden. I can't even see it. This other dude here is like, yeah, but what's this? He's standing there. Or he just likes this spot better, I don't know. Okay, we just gotta keep going, hold him out. But yeah, it's, I think there's a way to turn off the trunk, but I can still explain how to do the faster movement, because ultimately it is faster. If you do this quest over here, we're supposed to yell and shout. It is faster if you do use the polling rate. I don't want to call it polling rate either. It's, I mean, I guess it is. It's just a really slow polling rate. But once this is done, I'll go over. And it's gonna look dumb because I'm gonna be swerving the whole time. But I want to explain it while I'm already here. Basically doing the 3 dailies. Oh, that guy got the whirlwind. I haven't gotten it, and I mean, I come here, you know, once a day. I think, yeah, maybe I've done it 3 times. Nice. So now, come to the tire. He tells you to turn it into this guy over here, I believe. Yeah, look at the mini-map. See, like, this is gonna be so rough. I am wasted.
Talk to me. Keep it real.
I wonder when I'm gonna be able to get my Stein. So I can still show you the premise behind all of this. What you want to look at is when it's gonna turn purple and go back to yellow, and it's only gonna tick up 1 instead of the 5. That's the big thing you want to look at. I just messed up. Yeah, see now I'm kind of off. Oh boy. Oh, I think I'm lying. Okay. I'm not really showing it off very well. I'm too slow. Like the cycle's off. I should be going purple longer, but I'm...
It's not ready yet.
Fuck. But you get the idea behind it, right? My intro cycle was wrong. Also, like with the falling there, you get the full speed falling. You get the idea. Maybe maybe on this one I'll be able to show it off. And you still have to lose speed here because you'll still theoretically get here at the same pace if you were just doing ones. But you got here much faster because you weaved in purples. I didn't do it very well. I'll try to show it on this segment over here. I just keep having to move the mouse left and right, and that's throwing me off of it. So I'll try it again. See, like if I don't keep jiggling, he's gonna keep swaying back and forth. So I'm gonna bring it all the way down. I don't know how much I actually need. Man, this is messed up. See, I'm not getting much purple time, but that's because the cycling of like, if I were to hit it faster, it would remain purple longer, but then I'd go into the tick rate of the +5. But yeah, this is kind of the basis of it. Definitely makes the daily much faster. Oh, I kind of just missed. Definitely makes the daily much faster. Woohoo! I really got to use my towel book more. I like it a lot. So yeah, now I'm going to go back here. I'm going to check to see if the Stein guy is there, but you have to go and turn in this quest. And I guess I can show you based off of the timer how fast it went. I feel like it was very slow, but yeah. I mean, comparative to how fast I normally do, at least. I don't know if, 40 seconds left is slow or not normally. So yeah. Let me see. I want to say it's this guy that gives you this time. He's like, hey, welcome to Brewfest or something. I thought it was a quest, but maybe it's not.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's not this guy. I'm gonna get the brew of the month while I'm here. Valley of Spirits, okay. I could also get the Brewmaster achievement right now by spending my coins, because the way it works is world events. The only ones I'm missing are Brew of the Month, which I'm about to do, and Have Keg Will Travel, which is either mount or hops. And I want to save those couple coins just in case I get the mount, or one of the two mounts. Because then I'll have a couple more coins. Maybe I'll be able to buy part of the tier set, which is another quest. If you do, I think it's if you drink a $1 with the tier set, it's something like that. Okay, I'm almost out. If you walk diagonally, do you keep walking forward? No, you don't. Yeah, it still sways you. So who am I talking to over here? Rayma, Brew of the Month Club.
Stay away.
Nice achievement. Brew of the month. So yeah, that's gonna be it. Hopefully maybe you learned something. I didn't show off either of the things I wanted to show off very well, so my apologies. I think it's mea culpa. Is that what it is? Does that mean that? I don't know. I hope you enjoyed.